should keep going up though, because when you first started, you said 10 to 15 pounds. Then it's 15 to 20. Then we get into 20 to 25. So Stick's point, it is a point where it's like, all right, that's a little bit too much.
I'm feeling attacked. I said 15 to 20. You said 150. I don't even know if people can really gain 150 pounds in a freaking relationship.
I mean,
what are they married 50 years?
Pounds. They can gain 50 pounds. Where is this weight going on proportionally, or is it all focused in one area?
And you know what? And it also matters how much she weighed when we first met too.
Like, where did we start? What's the starting point?
What's the starting point?
And she gained a little weight, it could be working in her favor. But if you already got you this thick, voluptuous thing, and then she gained another 40 pounds, that could be something else. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, Mike, that's what you were saying before, that you want to get somebody that's skinny so that she has room to grow. I can't.
Yeah, I got the advice.
Give a little runway.
The advice that I got when I was younger, when I was like, 20, 21 years old, he was like, yo, if you find you a 21-year-old girl and she got these big old this and that, and she all curvy, she's one baby away from falling apart. He was like, at this age, y'all need to both be slim so she can grow with age. And by the time y'all in y'all 40s and everybody else's wife is looking like a grandma, yours is looking like she just got out of puberty. I'll never forget that.
That is so disrespectful to the voluptuous women.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Cat Williams said it best. He said, that's why he likes stretching. He said it mean one or two things. Either she was big and got small, or she was small and got big. Either way, y'all know the rest.
Yeah.
I can't do it with you guys.
Ain't nothing wrong with weight gain, but the starting point does matter.
Starting point matters.
Starting point matters. Got it. I'll make sure. I hope she's watching, honey, because her answers have been had. So another question. Okay, we just have a couple more questions. So this question is, how do you feel about dating a woman with kids? With bad kids, not just regular kids, the kids that don't listen.
I'm not dating a woman with bad kids.
Brandon,
does bad kids mean a bad parent? Like, what are we saying?
We're talking about kids that are able to talk back, because in 2022, what I've heard is that kids are allowed to tell you when you are getting on their nerves, and not my kids, but I've seen people allow their kids to tell them about themselves. So
it's hard enough. It's hard enough. There's enough red tape involved with dating a woman with kids, just because we know at some point or time we're going to hear you ain't my real daddy and those ain't your real kids, and don't talk to them like that. And that's with well-behaved kids. So if I got a kid that's jumping up in my face, bumping chest with me, nigga, I'm not even gonna put myself in that situation, because I ain't your real daddy. So I'm gonna knock you out like we friends. All right.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
How do you feel, Sticks?
Yeah,
she got 3 kids.
I don't condone violence with children, man. That's crazy.
Dude, it's a joke. But at the end of the day, when we're vetting people to date, like their belief system on how they raise and rear their children is kind of seen through how the kids behave. Like, Camille, I was at your house yesterday for a couple of hours with my kids. My kids are please and thank you. They don't talk out the way. Like I could bring my kids to fundraisers for work. Everybody forgets that they even there, right? Your kids and how they behave is an example of how you are as a person, not just what you teach, but how you act. If your kids are real loud and disrespectful, they're probably getting that from what they see in you. Mm-hmm. So I'm not going to deal with it. If I could see in the first couple of instances that these kids cannot behave, they spitting on each other. Like, it's one thing to be playing and push one down and they cry. That's one thing. But if one kid kicks the other one in the nuts and one spits on the other one's face and says, "Leave me alone, mom," nah, I can't be in that kind of situation, yo. It's too dangerous.
So, to my answer, right?
Yeah.
I don't have a problem dating a woman with kids. You know what I'm saying? If they bad kids, I think I'm a strong enough man, and with good leadership, I could turn those kids around. I don't care what age they are. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's a real issue. Now, am I up for the challenge of raising someone else's kids? You know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother, discussion. You know what I'm saying? Because when we met, I wasn't coming into our first date like, I want to raise your kids. You know what I'm saying? So after I meet your kids and we even have a relationship where I have feelings or we have something else going on, you know what I'm saying? These discussions, down the road, because, she might just be having fun. She might not be looking for someone even to take over that, leadership role or that new baby daddy role. You know what I'm saying? Some women are looking for a male figure to father their, baby kids or whatnot. I mean, where it comes down to is just, are you cool with it or are you not cool with it? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Can you deal with kids or can you not? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But as far as do I want to have a long-term relationship with someone who already has kids, you know what I'm saying? That's not going to be my first option to even entertain.
And is that, and is there a limit to the kids too, like the weight? Is there like a 3 kids? Or is there like
what?
4?
Well, she's allowed to be chunky because she had so many kids. Is that what you're trying to say?
No, I'm saying this. No. I'm saying, would it matter how many kids she had? Because people are having more than one child in their 30s, 40s. It's common to find a woman that has 3 kids.
Okay, well, say she has 6 kids. What is she looking for?
Hey,
She's looking for love. She's looking for love.
Okay, well, you know what I'm saying? Love, or are you looking for a new, you know what I'm saying, father for your 6 kids? How old are these kids? You know what I'm saying? I think all these things come to play. What both people are looking for, how old the kids are, you know what I'm saying? Do you see yourself long-term in both directions? You know what I'm saying? Because, a child could be, even if you guys get divorced later, you raise this kid, that's your child forever.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? There's other, you know what I'm saying, dynamics of relationships you have to think of. I think it takes a hell of a man to raise another man's kids. I don't know if I could ever be that guy. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm strong enough to take that role, but is it something that I desire off the bat? Like, no.
Okay.
Yeah. For me, well, first you preference this with bad kids. So if their kids are bad, hell no.
Yeah.
But just a woman with kids is not a problem at all. Actually, for me as a parent, I would almost prefer it because there's still some conversations that's going to need to take place. But if you're talking about having a blended family, if you will, like if you're already a parent, then I technically shouldn't have to teach you how I want my kids treated. And you should be able to safely assuming your kids ain't bad as hell, that I'm going to be in a position to be able to help provide a similar relationship for your child, right? The one thing I would also caution fellas, like especially if you have kids, right? Say you got a daughter, right? And you meet a woman who don't have any kids. I'm just letting you know now that when you go into that situation, be careful to ensure you establish a foundation that your kid that you already have isn't going to be the other kid, right? If you have one and she got one and y'all have one together, now y'all just got a third kid. There's already kids already running around the house. But when your kid becomes the other kid, because now this is her first, for the parents out there, you know what that first love is like with your first child. When you're giving a woman her first child and your kid is kind of the side baby, hell no. My son will never be the other kid in the situation. So I almost prefer somebody who already has one. That way, if we have any additional ones, we just kind of add into the crew. We add into the crew, and you shouldn't have to give her step-by-step on how to be a parent. My biggest concern with people with bad kids, I mean, essentially that's your problem, but my son is very, very respectful, very good kid. And I don't want that type of environment or culture being changed in my house. Respectful.
Right.
No offense to anybody and their kids, but you're not about to tank mine. I work too hard.
Right.
I couldn't have said that better myself, Brandon.
Right. That's it. Yeah. So the bad kids, it's like a deal breaker because it's important that I feel like everybody keeps the way that they want to raise their children, but it does get tricky though. So I know that in relationships, even meeting somebody and you guys decide to have a child together, it is important, I feel like, for people to ask those type of questions, like if we were to have kids, how would we handle this situation, or just pop up questions, because now you guys have a kid, you want your kids to eat vegetables, and the dad is like, no, vegetables, I don't eat vegetables. Like, so little things like that, it can become a big problem that I feel like people overlook when they're first dating somebody,
Well, you know what, I think in a situation like that though, we also have to have realistic expectations about what we can actually get out of a situation like that. So even when you have two people who biologically had a child together, they're not going to be 100% on board for the same things. One parent likes vegetables and the other one doesn't. That doesn't equate to a child having an unstable upbringing. But if we are talking about,
even down to the kid going to sleep early, any little thing, those things add up. It's small, but
yes. And at the end of the day, if that's where how the behavior of her children will say something about her, because if she's the kind of person that where I'm calling her at 11:45 at night and I'm trying to have some grown-up time on the phone and we can't do that because her 5-year-old is in her face, it's like, why is your 5-year-old awake at midnight? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If she can't understand that that's a problem, because I know when I was growing up, 5 years old, I didn't even know what midnight looked like. You know what I'm saying? Kids went to bed at 8:30 when I was a kid because grown-ups needed their time.
Right.
That's a red flag for
That's
sure.
a red flag. So
Yeah.
if your kids ain't never sleep, that means we never have adult time ourselves, and things like that. And again, like even when it comes to what your kids eat, if I can't present something healthy to eat to your children because they never eat broccoli, so you just letting them live on lollipops and ice cream every day, again, kids don't know what's best for them. Parents
Right.
are supposed to be the ones teaching our children what they're supposed to have.
So that would be a deal breaker then. You guys can all agree.
Absolute deal breaker.
Yeah,
If she don't have
absolute
enough backbone to discipline her children the right way
Yeah.
and raise them the right way, then she definitely ain't gonna be the one for me.
Yeah.
Because my ability to discipline, especially in the short term, is extremely limited. It's
Mhm.
extremely limited. And
Yeah.
so, like you said, imagine if you're a parent, your kid, all the kids sitting there having dinner, your child eating broccoli, they just eat chicken nuggets and chicken tenders every now and now. My son, like, well, I want chicken, and I'm just like, so here we go.
Yeah.
It becomes a conflict.
Right. Okay. So we have time for one more question. And this question is, what do you consider cheating? It says, do you consider bar kisses, drunk bar kisses cheating? Or was that an accident?
Yo, whoever asked that, I'm gonna keep it to myself. You know what?
Who the hell just kissed random people in the bar?
They said,
Wait,
I'm just
I'm
kidding.
picturing somebody in my mind.
She was drunk. Come on, homie, because she was drunk.
Yeah, she was drunk. So do
Okay,
you-
I'm gonna pose this question. I'm gonna pose this question to these guys. And I'm gonna pose it to you, Cammy. So, hey guys, look.
Okay.
If a woman is at a party, right, and she's shit-faced drunk, and the guy is sober and has sex with her, she's too drunk to make a good decision.
Mhm.
Is that considered rape?
Oh yeah.
Immediately rape, right?
Hell yeah.
Now, if I ask these women out here, if your man went to a party and he got shit-faced drunk and could not make a good decision, but had sex with a woman, was he raped?
Well, he shouldn't have been able to have sex with the woman if he was shit-faced drunk. It wouldn't have been
Hey,
active. So
But he wasn't able to make a good
necessarily
decision
true.
because he was drunk. You don't have that same sympathy for a man that you would have for a woman who was inebriated. So I'm gonna say, any type of intimacy, sexual or non, shared with another man is cheating. If you can't tell me about him, right? If you got a male friend, you can't tell me about him. I've never seen a picture of him. We never hung out together. When you go to hang out with him, you don't tell me it's really him. You say it's somebody else. That's cheating.
so
Even
what
if
if
you're not
you,
single with him.
okay, so do you guys agree with that, Sticks?
Yeah, anything is cheating.
So
Anything-
talking cheating as well? So now we're not doing anything sexually.
Well, I mean, what are you talking about?
I went
I
out
mean,
with
if
the girl.
you talking about the Lakers, what you talking about?
No, we're talking about possibly meeting up and taking our kids to the park together.
All right, so let's do it this way. Any man that you're friends with,
Is that what you-
if he likes you or be comfortable with your friendship being something more than a friend, y'all not friends.
Mm.
He's just waiting for his opportunity. First of all, y'all not friends. I don't play all that work husband shit and all of that. Nah. If you're having conversations that you could not that you aren't comfortable being completely transparent about, no. If a
And you
man
gotta
likes
ask
you and just waiting for an opportunity, y'all not friends.
And you got to ask yourself too, how much of a friend is he really? Like, if he's really your friend, that means he also cares about the well-being of your relationship. So if it's a situation like, yo, let's take our kids to the park, just me and you, if you don't at least bring up the fact that you ain't inviting your husband or your man, is that really your friend?
Yeah. Yeah, she just wanted to know. I was like, I'll ask.
She
Now,
sounds
to
like
be clear, I do want to preference this. I don't have a problem with a woman having male friends.
Mm-hmm.
Not a problem. If they are genuinely friends.
Mm-hmm.
If they're genuinely friends. I have friends that are women that we are genuinely friends, been friends for decades. There's nothing to it. There's never been a moment where I was like, damn, what if? Nah, those are my friends. Anybody that I had any alternative thoughts besides that, they ain't my friend.
Mm.
but how could you police that though?
Well,
Like,
I can't.
Cause she could present somebody to you in that exact same way. We've been friends since 8th grade. We've never had a moment. I never looked at him like that, but she probably lost her virginity to him and she just don't want to lose him as a friend. Right?
So in that case, she definitely lying. But the original question was, what's cheating? That's cheating, right? If you're entertaining the attention of somebody in any way, physical or non, that you know is not a genuine friend, that's you.
So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put, okay, let's just say that, you know, it was ladies' night and they went out and you know, they got drunk and they're having a good time, and a guy just leans over and kisses you. You tell your man about it. Would that be considered? And you couldn't avoid it. You were just talking and he
kissed
literally.
you on the cheek. He kissed you on the cheek. I mean, how did you not?
He just. I'm just hypothetically, is that still considered?
Well, I mean,
if she didn't have control of the situation, I'm just trying to see how far we want to go to get her answer.
Even in that hypothetical, the fact that you have to preface it with she was drunk to imply that she somehow has no control when she's drunk, then if I know that about my woman, am I now insecure when I say you ain't allowed to go out without me because you can't handle your liquor?
No.
So the way you preferenced it was almost like she was comfortable with it under the circumstances because it was a night out with the girls.
I just want to make sure, because I know her question and she added bar in there. So I was just assuming that she was saying, okay, how far, like, would you be really mad if I didn't have control of it? I'm having a good time. I'm feeling loose, whatever. And I told you about it.
So I got a question then. My question would then be, what happened next? Right? Did she laugh it off like, oh boy, stop playing? Like, I'm from West Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? The women from Baltimore, a random dude unsolicited kiss you in your face, women I know swinging on them. You know what I'm saying? Will and Jada, listen, Will and Jada went off at the Oscars because Will from Philly and Jada from Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the way I grew up, like, that would be a confrontation. So what did she do? What happened? I need to know what happened after, right? Because you with your girls, right? It's girls' night. All your ladies know you got a man. You know you do. It was unsolicited. You did. I'm assuming you didn't like it. So what happened next? But if you just laughed it off and just kind of sat there in the midst of him flirting, and I'm curious to know what made him comfortable enough to do that. But if you just sitting there in the midst of it and just kind of, oh, you laughing it off like it wasn't a big deal, how did we get to that point? So I need to know what happened after. Yeah,
because I don't think no dude that's getting, you know, red lights the whole time is gonna say, well, let me just get a kiss and see if that changes things. Right?
So you think that she was, so she,
I mean, I think what happens after, what happened before.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? What led up to that whole incident that he was even comfortable enough to come slide next to you and try to plant one on you. You didn't dance with him. He didn't buy you a drink. You didn't talk to him once. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
and let's say the role was reversed too, because y'all got something that we don't have. But man kiss you on your cheek, the only way I would know is if you told me. But women wear lipstick. So if I came home drunk and I had lipstick on my cheek and you asked me how I got that, I'd be like, I don't know. You know what there was this one girl earlier, she leaned over and kissed me, but it was on some quick shit. And I told her no. How would you feel about that?
It would be over.
Listen, if it was unsolicited, you ain't wanted, you were just a victim of assault. Okay.
Right. So, exactly. And if I said that,
where's the police report?
Assault, it was unsolicited. I didn't flirt with her. She just kissed me. Babe, I can't help how fine I am. She just kissed me.
Okay.
You wouldn't hear nothing.
Nick said, where's the police report, yo?
Okay.
You were just a victim of assault.
Okay.
Come on, man.
Okay, so now she's not conversating. It was not her fault. She's hanging out and he just from across the room buys her a drink. So me accepting that drink, is that cheating?
Nah.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm not insecure, but I mean, if you accept a drink, you're accepting the invitation. That's the whole point of him buying the drink, was he wants an invitation to come talk to you. You accepting it, you accepting the invitation. So I mean, it's the first step towards cheating. You know what I'm saying? But once again, like Mike said, put a mirror up. If the roles were reversed, what are you gonna say? You know what I'm saying? So you should know already what it is and what it isn't. So trying to pretend that alcohol had any part to play in any situation is ridiculous, because I've also consumed alcohol. I know the effect. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make me.
Wait, so Brandon, you think that it's okay?
Like Stick said, I don't have any insecurities. If you were out with somebody, bought you know, you like you said, girls' night. Somebody bought everybody around the drinks and bought y'all around the shots. That's fine. Enjoy yourself, right? We cutting some costs, right? No problem. But I think he said it perfectly. You're inviting now the conversation, right? He gonna shoot his shot now. I don't know that many guys are just that damn friendly to just buy a drink. You know, sometimes you might buy somebody a drink and walk off. That happens occasionally, but it's to engage in conversation, right? a lot of women, let's just be honest, they don't necessarily they feel bad if they gotta reject somebody and all that. So if you know as a woman you're uncomfortable just being, yeah, I don't, you know, if they can't even comfortably say no, I'm good, I don't even recommend even opening yourself up to it. No, just
Okay.
You know what? I think the only reason why I say it's not cheating is because the club or the lounge or whatever is literally like the cesspool of the dating world. Like everything is hyper concentrated in there, right? And the women do have all the power. So when you say you don't know guys that are that friendly to just be walking up and giving you drinks without it, like I'm telling you, dudes go to the club and they weigh in. Their way in is the drink. Okay. But I also know that women rest in their power, accepting drinks all night and telling guys no. There's some women that go to the club just to reject men. And so if you got you a woman that you know ain't used to no kind of attention, you know what I'm saying? She a chick that's not cute. She never get guys buying her drinks and shit like that. Then you might want to worry if she accept a drink because she gonna be happy she got that attention. But if you got you a dom and she used to that and she going out with her dom ass friends, all they're gonna do is sit back and laugh at all the drinks that they getting. So I know that women go to clubs and say no to dudes even after they got drinks, and they finesse dudes out of money all day long when it comes to the club drink. So I don't think that that's necessarily cheating. However, if you're accepting 2, 3, 4 drinks from this one guy, you allowing things to go down that slope, you know, that's a little different. So if you got a woman that you trust to be disciplined enough to take one drink, say thank you, and keep it moving, then that's fine. But if you, I mean, you know your girl, man. If she weak sauce and she don't know how to say no, and she don't know how to say no, I don't want to go outside with you. No, I don't want another drink. Then
I mean, she didn't even say no to her girlfriends. I mean, going out with ladies' night is suspect already, only because I've been out and I've seen all the girls out on ladies' night. And you know what I'm saying? They're not really worried. They're too concerned about their man, boyfriend, husband at home. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they're on vacation. It's ladies' night. They're on vacation. And then one more question I have with the whole bar thing. So what about a guy coming up to dance with her? Is that cheating?
It's just how secure are you personally, right? So I'm not insecure. I don't really care. She can dance wherever she wants. If she's coming home with me, I already know that. You know what I'm saying? My girl, I already know that if it's my girl, I don't have to worry about it. You know what I'm saying? If she's, you know, tricking behind my back, then that's not my girl. You know what I'm saying? And I should know that also. You know what I'm saying? But any type of extra flirtation that is going somewhere beyond, you know what I'm saying, platonic relationship is obviously cheating. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm cool with certain activities because I know it's not really going nowhere. She's probably just using them for a drink. You know what I'm saying? I tell my girl all the time, if he gonna buy you a drink, try to get 2. You know what I'm saying?
In 2022, dancing in the club involves hands around waist and his dick on her butt. And that ain't happening with my girl. So if she want to dance that bad, then she can go dance with her girlfriends since it's ladies' night. That's what they do. They go on the dance floor together, 4, 5 of them, make a circle and be cheering for each other. They do not need
just
to
dance by themselves the whole night. I don't know.
They don't need to dance with a man to dance.
Girls go out 5 times, go out and they dance by themselves.
If she can't go out, if my girl can't go out and not dance with other men, then she don't need to go out. Because again, how you feel if I go out and I'm dancing and buck wild on the dance floor with these women all night? If I come home,
Mike, when you go out,
if I come home after the club sweating like I've been at the gym, and she say, "Why are you sweating so much?" And I say, "I was dancing all night." Her first question is gonna be, "Woo!"
Wait, Sticks, what did you say?
In a circle, right? And with the fellas in the circle, we was just, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was just crip walking. Like, what happened?
No,
like,
I'm not.
I've never seen 5 dime girls go out to a club and dance in a circle with just them the whole night. I've never seen it.
I have.
Oh, I have. But I would say this also.
I've worked in clubs for years, and them girls be dancing with each other. They, like I said, bad women, you know what I'm saying? They love telling dudes, back up. They love it.
They also like, you know, when that one dude comes up.
Yeah.
And that's where it comes up, and that's where it comes down to her.
Yeah.
Okay, Brandon, what were you saying?
Yeah, I would say big picture, I don't mind, but that's within context, right? If your son came and you got on the dance floor, Tevin Campbell, can we talk? And somebody grabbed your hand and you dance for a quick little second, all right, fine. But if the DJ to throw it on, this is the 99 and the 2000, and you get to shaking your ass on the floor and the nigga walking behind, nah.
Right.
That's strictly for you and your girls, right? But if it's a cool little 2-step, fine. But we all know there's certain songs like you already know what's up, you already know what he's looking for, and you need to keep it moving.
Yeah.
Right. If you don't have a problem with a drink, I'm sorry, if you do have a problem with a drink, but you don't have a problem with dancing, your priorities are messed up. Because the dancing, it gives every guy
it's
in the
worse.
club. Look, when you grab a girl by the hand, you go on the dance floor, it gives a signal to every other guy in the club, he got her.
Yeah. And this goes back to our question earlier today. If her ass wasn't broke, nobody else would have to buy no drinks in the club. See, this is the problem. This is why she can't. No, I'm playing now, but
I'm dead. Wait, Sticks, did you want to say something?
No, I mean, he killed it right there, so I'm gonna let him ride with it.
All right, dude, that was so much fun. I wish I could just have so many more questions that you guys are all like, what? Like, no, this is not what we do. But yeah, I loved it. Oh my God, thank you guys so much. This was fun.
Thanks for having us.
Yes, absolutely. So please, everybody, please like, subscribe, and share this video, and make sure you tune in for the next week's episode. You never know what we're gonna have. It is so much fun. This males guys edition tonight was so much fun, and I hope that the ladies feel like you guys answered them well, because I do. I'm over here like,
so.
yeah.
I hope it gives them justice.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be in the comments too, because if they talking about us in the comments, we will respond. We ain't having it. Just so
I'm
y'all
in
know.
the
He's like, big facts. All right,
Yeah.
good night, y'all.